It's time for Harrisburg Bulldog Baseball on Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance. Harrisburg Bulldog Baseball is also brought to you by Ethan Grounds, Best One Tire, the City of Harrisburg, Sullivan Electric, All-in-One Real Estate, Michael Stewart and Associates, Southeastern Illinois College, the Illinois Small Business Development Center at SIC, The Medicine Shop, Joiner Therapy, Harrisburg Dairy Queen, Mackey's Pizza, Farrell Hospital, Gavin's Car Care, State Farm Agent Shane Gooden, Barnes Lumber, the Smith Peters Law Firm, Southern Truss, Ranco Roofing, Hicks Concrete, Stanley's Food Systems, and Palmer Lawn and Landscape. Now let's head to the field for Harrisburg Bulldog Baseball.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Harrisburg Bulldog Baseball and Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance. Dogs are back at home, riding a pretty darn good win streak. 10-1 the record as they welcome in conference opponent, the Murphysboro Red Devils, who come in at a record not so hot, 2-11, but anything can happen on any day. But the Dogs are hot. They're going to look to keep it going when we come back. We're going to take a break for the national anthem. We'll be back with more after this on Bulldog Media, YouTube only, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance.
At Farmers State Bank, our work starts with people, the ones behind the counter and the ones across it. We're the familiar faces greeting you with a smile, the helping hands making sure you leave with answers and not questions. And when we step outside these walls, you'll find us right beside you, cheering you on, showing up, and celebrating what makes our hometown special. Because the truth is, we're not just in this community, we're part of it. Your story shapes ours, and every success here makes us all stronger. And remember, at Farmers State Bank, no one serves you better.
Ethan Grounds DMD specializes in general and cosmetic dentistry. Outside of adult and child cleanings, his office also offers dental implants, smile makeovers, same-day dentistry, adult orthodontics, teeth whitening, and more. Ethan's passion has always been his patients in providing a service that can improve their overall health and confidence. So go see Ethan Grounds in Harrisburg today. Ethan Grounds, DMD, hometown care, beautiful result.
Hey Bulldog Nation, we're proud to partner with the City of Harrisburg to bring you this hometown update. Coming up on June 13th, don't miss the brand new Barbecue in the Berg Pitmaster competition at the Harrisburg Amphitheater, featuring great food, great competition, and hometown pride. Then celebrate America's 250th on July 4th. There'll be a parade at 1 p.m. and a car show that'll start at 4 at the amphitheater. Fireworks light up the sky at dusk. Pork and Jeans food truck will be on site. For more information, watch the City of Harrisburg Facebook page or call City Hall.
Best One Tire and Service knows the most important things in your life right with you. That's why you can always count on Best One Tire and Service to be your trusted full-service auto care expert. Visit bestonetire.com today to request an appointment from one of our many locations. Tires, oil changes, maintenance, and more.
Best One Tire and Service makes saving easy. Get instant savings up to $230 on select tires. Plus, we have financing. Tires and service now, pay later. Best One, selling tires, serving people.
Welcome back to J. Thompson Field, Bulldog Baseball on this Monday afternoon. Back-to-back home games for the Dogs after a rain out on Friday at Carterville. Dogs played Saturday morning against Hamilton County. They won it on a walk-off grand slam from Drake Whitmire as they short gamed the Foxes out of Hamco, and they got their revenge from basketball season. Now the Murphysboro Red Devils come to town, so this is a conference game for the Dogs. And tomorrow will be another conference game for the Dogs. So a lot of conference ball starting to be played as we get to the later days of April. And again, it's a beautiful day here. It's our Michael Stewart and Associates pregame show. We'll go ahead and get to our Ranco Roofing keys to the game before we get to our Sullivan Electric starting lineups. Keep the bats hot because the Dogs have been hot. They've scored double digits in the last 10 games or something. It's ridiculous how hot the bats have been. hopefully the pitching can do that as well. And don't get comfortable. Don't think because we've scored 10 runs plus a game the last that we're just going to come out here and do that every day. And especially against a team that's only got 2 wins this season, Dogs, they're going to have to play it like it is a playoff game here against Murphysboro. Conference game. Dogs can win the conference this year, and hopefully they'll get that and hopefully get back to the regionals as well. They've won this division 19 times, have the Bulldogs in the River Ohio Division Conference championships, 19 of those. 80 degrees, cloudy skies, looks like it could spit some rain, but none on the radar right now showing up at least. So let's go and get to our starting lineups, brought to you by Sullivan Electric. We'll start for the visitors, the Murphysboro Red Devils. Jackson Graff leads off. He's the center fielder. Eli Fleming is the DH and pitcher today, bats second. Cooper Nance is the catcher, batting third. 4-5-6, first baseman Reese Miller. In the 5-hole, Jack English, he's the right fielder. Sixth hitter is Jace Witzman. He's the left fielder. 7-8-9, Trevor Ward, the shortstop. Corvone House is the second baseman. And in the 9 spot, third baseman Gabe Staple. And on the mound today for your Dogs is Maddox Smothers as he gets the start for Jay Thompson. And our first pitch about to be underway 3 minutes early, and it's a ground ball, and it is a base hit just off the glove of Randolph over there at shortstop into center field. So 1 pitch and 1 base hit here for the Red Devils of Murphysboro. That was Jackson Graff. Before I could even tell you what Smothers has done on the mound this season as Eli Fleming comes to the plate. He's today's pitcher for them, also listed as the designated hitter. This is the 5th game that Smothers has pitched in. This is his 3rd start. He's got a 2-1 record, 16 hits, 11 runs, only 8 earned, 6 walks, 14 strikeouts. An ERA sitting at about 5.09 on the season with a whip at about 2 walks and hits per innings pitched, for those maybe not knowing. So here we go. Sun's starting to shine, and there's time called at the plate. Count 0-1 on Fleming at the plate. We'll set the defense for the Dogs in just a moment. Again, winners against Hamilton County last time out on this field on Saturday. And the pitch. Inside, ball 1. It feels every bit of 80 degrees plus when the sun is shining and there's no breeze. With the breeze, feels a little bit better.
It's still a gorgeous day outside, Trey.
Yeah. And the 1-1 pitch is a check at the runner at first. That's a good pickoff attempt from Smo. Smothers has picked off 1 man this year. He's done it. Colton Langley's done it, and Ian Crabb has done it. And only 4 stolen bases have happened while Smothers has been on the mound. That's the most of any pitcher for the Dogs. Crabb has allowed 3 stolen bases. Not that technically he allows them, but they've happened while he's been on the mound. As the count 2 balls and a strike, that one chopped foul at the plate, strike 2. Murphysboro wearing the white bottoms with their red tops today. A couple of Red Devil fans made the hour-plus trip. See there on your screen, and there's a foul ball. And it's out of play as Burke Wilson watches that one, goes towards the players' vehicles. Down the first base line here at J. Thompson Field. Trey Reamer, Jamal Oxford with you in the booth. Anthony Sanders out on the center field camera. And the 2-2 pitch. That one chopped foul. Another check of the runner. He's back safely. Count stays 2-2. 1 pitch, 1 hit. And now an at-bat that keeps going. The 2-2. Chopper and foul again. Protected the plate, Eli Fleming. He's the pitcher today, and he's making Smothers work. So this is going to be the 8th pitch of this at-bat. The 2-2. Swung on and missed, and it hits the catcher, Maynard. Shakes his head a bit, but he'll take the strikeout for his team. Brought to you by Joiner Therapy Services, 618-252-7171. Cooper Nance to the plate. He's the catcher. He's a lefty. Rylan Palmer in left. Laban Phelps in center. Aiden Hankins out there in right field. On the infield, left to right at 30 and Crab. Short, Dax Randolph. Rayson Varner is at second. This ball's going to Phelps in center. He moves to his right, makes the catch. One pitch, one out there for Smothers for out number 2.
That makes up for the one pitch, one hit.
Yeah. Varner again at second. Burke Wilson at first. Felix Maynard behind the plate. And Maddox Smothers looking for his 3rd win on the mound this season in his 3rd start of the season. He does have 1 loss. Reese Myler, Mileur. Probably butchering that, and that's okay. He's the first baseman, wears 18. Smothers still playing around with the man at first base, Jackson Graff, who led off the inning with a base hit.
He probably got aggravated at that, so he's doing what he can to get him out. I mean, that's what I would do.
That's a pitch low. Maynard kicks it out in front. One ball, no strikes, the pitch. That one hit the other way. That's going to get down for a base hit. Aiden Hankins plays it on one hop, gets the ball back on the infield quickly. So runners at first and second with that 2-out hit. And now Jack English to the plate. He wears 9. He plays 9. That's right field. He's a lefty. So a righty-lefty matchup here. Wind blowing just a hair right to left field here at Jay Thompson. Softball's at home. You can watch them on KTJB Productions. And that's technically on Harrisburg Bulldog Softball Facebook.
I will get them pulled up so we can give scoreboard updates.
That's a strike called as the sun bounces hard off the turf here in the infield. Softball trying to get out of a little bit of a slump. Oh, one pitch. One low, but kept in front by Maynard. So 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch. Swung and a miss, strike 2. Already 1 strikeout in the inning for Smothers. Trying to get another Joiner Therapy K in the inning. Maddox has struck out a total of 15 batters this season. This one is popped up, fair territory. Wilson says he has it. He does as he tiptoes the foul line. And that is the 3rd out of the 1st inning. 2 hits in the inning, stranded for the Red Devils of Murphysboro. Randolph, Crab, Hankins to the plate when we come back on Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance.
Hey Harrisburg and all of Southern Illinois. This is Ein Bartow, owner of All-in-One Real Estate Company. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, we handle it all. Residential homes, commercial properties, lots, and farmland. Our team is local and committed to putting your goals first. We live and work right here in the community because where you live is our business. So when you're ready for real estate you can trust, call us at 618-294-8472 or visit All-in-One Real Estate Company online. Now let's get back to the game.
Are you having trouble with your home or business's electrical system? Well, Sullivan Electric is here to help. They are 4 generations strong of IBEW trained electricians serving Southern Illinois. Preventative maintenance to emergencies and anything in between. You can call on the trusted professionals at Sullivan Electric. They're reliable, affordable, and professional. So give Mike a call today at 618-926-3304. Sullivan Electric, a proud sponsor of Bulldog Media. Are you starting to plan your long-term financial goals and really just need some help? Well, you can count on your Ameriprise financial advisors, Michael Stewart and Jessica Stevens, to navigate your financial well-being today and tomorrow. They would love to help you with your long-term financial goals. You can reach him and Jessica Stevens at their office at 807 South Commercial Street in Harrisburg, or call them 618-252-5595. That's Michael Stewart and Associates in Harrisburg.
Welcome back to Harrisburg Bulldog Baseball here on Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance. We go to the bottom of the first inning. Harrisburg's got a 0-0 tie. They haven't hit yet, but we'll meet the starting lineup brought to you by Sullivan Electric for the Dogs. Dax Randolph leads off. He's the shortstop. Ian Crabb plays third, bats second. Hankins plays right and bats third, does Aiden. 4-5-6, the Grand Slam hero, Drake Whitmire, is batting cleanup today. Rylan Palmer's the left fielder, batting fifth. Felix Maynard, the catcher, bats back 7, 8, 9. Center fielder, Laban Phelps, followed by Maddox Smothers, today's pitcher, in the 8-hole. And in the 9th spot is Burke Wilson, the first baseman. They're going to tango with Eli Fleming. He's a right-hander for Murphysboro. He throws some heat, and he'll be throwing to Nance today. As we get our first look at the Dogs' offense. Starting with Dax Randolph, as I mentioned, 8 1/3 innings as what he's pitched today. We don't care what he's pitched. We're talking about what he's done at the plate. He's hitting .487 on the season. No home runs, 13 RBIs, and he has scored 21 runs. That leads the team by 1 above Ian Crabb. He's walked 7 times, and he has struck out 4 in the first pitch. That one's a swing and a hit in the right field and scooped up by the right fielder, English. Almost got it with the glove, but a good pick nonetheless. 1 pitch, 1 hit for Harrisburg, likely, or just like they did for...
Well, since we did it, it's okay.
Yes. Sorry. Ian Crabb to the plate, left-handed batter. Leads the team in batting average at .548. And he swings at the first pitch. 2 pitches, trying to get a double play. 4-6 fielder's choice is how that one will go. So Crabb reaches. So a runner stays at first base, but there's 1 out in the inning. And now to the plate comes Aiden Hankins. Aiden's hitting .361 on the season. No home runs, 15 RBIs, 17 runs scored, 7 walks, and 5 strikeouts for Hank. So 2 pitches so far for Fleming. And that's a check swing, and he went around at Aiden. Back the runner, and safe.
Big healthy swing.
So nothing into the count. Fleming working out of the stretch. Hankins has to protect. There goes the runner. A little hit and run put on. This one's popped up. Crabb's going to have to go back. He's hustling, and the right fielder English makes the catch for out number 2. So 2 outs now, and Drake Whitmire coming to the plate. Last time he came up, he hit a home run, and he drove in 4. Did Mr. Whitmire. He's hitting .379 on the season. 1 home run, 18 RBIs, 14 runs scored, 4 walks, 3 strikeouts.
You see that orange stuff out there in the woods?
Orange stuff in the woods. Way over there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's about where it landed.
Oh, really?
No, it was the hardest hit ball I think I've ever seen.
He fouls that one off. The other way.
He reached out and tagged it.
And the 0-1 pitch. That's a ground ball over to short, and they'll take the force at second base. Ward to House, 3rd out of the inning. Leadoff single, left on as Ian Crabb left with the fielder's choice. We go to the 2nd inning, 0-0. Red Devils Bulldogs on Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance.
Free delivery, free advice, and the hometown advantage. Welcome to the Medicine Shop of Harrisburg, Marion, Ridgeway, Shawneetown, and El Dorado. We're a small, locally owned pharmacy making a big impact on our customers and our communities. We offer full pharmacy services and home medical equipment with hometown pride. Switching is easy, just ask. The Medicine Shop and Home Health Solutions. How can we help you?
Are joint stiffness and muscle imbalance holding you back? Break free from limitation with the Flexed and Focus program at Joiner Therapy. Our expert team of clinicians at Marion, Harrisburg, and Carmine are ready to help you today. Flexed and Focus is an assisted stretching program that's designed to help you improve your flexibility, decrease stress, and make you feel better. Contact Joiner Therapy and ask for the Flexed and Focus program. It's time to unlock your potential and move without restriction. Joiner Therapy, where movement is medicine.
My name is Eric Widges, CEO of FSB Insurance Agency. What makes us different and what makes us special is that we've been serving the Harrisburg community since 1945. We have an award-winning team recognized by a regional carrier as an Agency of the Year, ready to serve you in any way possible, whether that's answering the phone in person, being here in the office, or ready to serve you with a Coke or a Sprite. This is our community. Whether it's your home, your auto, a life policy, or your benefits, we're here to protect what matters most.
Welcome back to Bulldog Baseball. We go to the top of the second inning. It's no balls, 2 strikes. Maddox Smothers working against, I need to flip my book. I almost said Ryland Palmer. That's not true. Jace Witzman, the left fielder, wears 15, right-handed batter, swings and misses, drop third strike. Maynard just has to throw a strike to first. He does to Wilson. Second Joiner Therapy strikeout of the day for Smo on the drop third. First out of the inning. And now the 7-hole hitter, Trevor Ward, to the plate. He's the shortstop, wears 22. And the first pitch is a low bouncer in the turf. Trevor Ward, Corvone House also due up in the inning. Two balls, no strikes. And a strike call. 2-1. And a swing and a miss, strike 2. Tell you one thing, Maddox Smothers working quickly.
Yeah, he don't waste time, does he?
He doesn't.
We like it.
And the 2-2 pitch. Called strike 3 on the inner part of the plate. When it's down 2-0, comes back, gets back-to-back strikeouts. Third Joiner strikeout of the game for Smo. That one is a backwards K in the book. And Corvone House comes to the plate. House is a Murphysboro name. Jeremy House was a basketball stud. He passed away a couple of years, I think it was like a year ago. He graduated, I think the same year I graduated or right after me. I believe it was a car accident on the outskirts of Murphysboro. But Jeremy House was a great athlete at Murphysboro High School.
Uh-oh.
And so the count is 2 balls and a strike here to Corvone House. He wears 23. That's a hard hit ball off the glove of Smo. Score this one a 1-4-3 to get out of the inning. That's a scary one, but Smo makes it look easy and acted like it did nothing to him. We go to the bottom of the second. Dogs will bring to the plate Palmer, Maynard, and Phelps when we come back on Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance.
Gavin's Car Care, located on North Main Street in Harrisburg, is a proud supporter of the Harrisburg Bulldog Athletics. Gavin says it's not too early to get that full detail on your vehicle before fall gets here, or maybe you just only have time for a quick wash and wax. Gavin's Car Care has a full selection of car detailing options. Gavin's Car Care, 618-499-6543. Call them today and tell them you heard about it right here on Bulldog Media.
Mackey's Pizza in Harrisburg is known for their legendary thin crust pizza, but they also have great salads, sandwiches, and even spaghetti. Don't forget half-price breadstick Mondays. Basically, buy one, get one free. And you can't beat their pizza sauce, which comes with the breadsticks. Mackey's Pizza, a Harrisburg institution for over 50 years. Be sure to give Mackey's Pizza a call, 618-252-6368 today. Whenever you are craving a sweet treat, don't just sit there. Get up, get in the car, and head down to Harrisburg Dairy Queen. Dairy Queen has tons of sweet treats that will fix that craving. Whether it's the blizzard of the month, the peanut butter parfait, banana split, or just a good old dilly bar, Julie and the crew will get you the sweet treat you are craving. Be sure to mention Bulldog Media when you stop by. Open as early as 9 a.m. or as late as 9 p.m. That's Harrisburg Dairy Queen at 605 South Commercial Street in Harrisburg.
Welcome back to the J at J. Thompson Field here in Harrisburg. Trey Reamer, Jamal Oxford with you, and it was a 7-pitch inning for Eli Fleming in the first against the Dogs, and he gave up a leadoff single, so he was pretty efficient. Kept a 0 on the scoreboard, more importantly, for them. And Jamal, we'll talk to you here for a second.
Rylan Palmer steps up to the plate. First pitch with a strike. And pitches in for a ball. 1-1's the count. Ryland had his last game against Hamilton County. He had a very good game. And here's the pitch. Outside for a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike, the count. No outs. Palmer batting average, he's batting .500. And that is a hit ball at second base. Second base throws him out for out number 1. Up next for Harrisburg is Felix Maynard. Felix, Harrisburg catcher. He's batting .227. And first pitch. Hit ball to shortstop. Shortstop plays it, and he is safe at first. Count that as an infield hit. Up next for Harrisburg is Laban Phelps. Laban Phelps is batting .433. Got a pinch run over on first, Brody Nyberg. First pitch to Phelps is a ball. Ball 1. High foul ball going back, and that definitely hit the booth. And it definitely left a mark. So 1-1 the count. And the pitch. Hard hit ball over to shortstop. Hits the shortstop. Tries to catch the second base, and he's in safe. That is probably going to be an error. That puts runners at first and second, with Harrisburg pitcher Maddox Smothers stepping up. And the pitch. Hit ball into center field. Fobbles the ball. Brody's taking off to go home, and he's in for a hit. Harrisburg is up 1-0 here on the bottom of the second inning. That'll bring up number 11, Burke Wilson. Burke has had a batting average of .500 coming into today. First pitch hit into left field. Hit. So the bases are loaded here. And that is going to bring up Dax Randolph. Trey said Dax batting .548. coming into today. And the first pitch to Dax. Outside for ball 1. Buddy, we got the bases loaded. Dax Randolph up.
I need to leave more often.
Scores 1-0.
Your wife's out there.
Is she?
Do you need to go out there now?
Yeah. Well, she's going to have to wait. I ain't leaving the bases loaded.
Wow.
No, I better not. I better go.
If she was watching. Yeah. 2 ball right now? 2 balls, no strikes to count at the plate. And that is ball 3. Near now to the Bulldog hitter. Number 3, Dax Randolph. So 3 balls and no strikes, 1 out, and the bases are loaded. Already 1-0 Harrisburg in the home half of the second inning, and that's ball 4. A walk. That scores a run, and the bases stay loaded. So how this inning has gone, and it's been a good one. It was a ground out first from Palmer. So the first out came early for Fleming. After that, Felix Maynard singled. After that, Laban Phelps singled, then Smothers singled. That drove in Nyberg, who was running the bases for Maynard. Burke Wilson then singled. Now Randolph walks, and there is a ball 1 thrown to the plate to Felix, I'm a liar, Ian Crabb. 7th man to come to the plate this inning for the Dogs. I literally stepped outside for 2 minutes. I come back, it's 1-0, bases loaded. Count now 2 balls and no strikes. Dogs looking to cash in a lot of runs here in the home half of inning number 2, conference ball. That ball hit hard over to second, and the second baseman drops it, so not a chance at second, so a run does score in the inning. First base is now open, and they're 2 gone. I don't know how to get that reset. All right, so now it's 3-0 Harrisburg, 2 in scoring position with 2 out. House almost made an error that would have scored more, but didn't.
All right, I'm back, buddy.
So 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the pitch. That one called strike. This is Aiden Hankins at the plate. He flew out to right field in his first at bat on an 0-2 count.
Looks like I need to go away more often.
Ooh, generous call on the inner part of the plate for a strike.
Yeah, they're leaving right now, headed to Evansville to hop on a plane to Orlando.
Dan flying him?
Nope, I'm not sure where he's at. I got to call him today. Today's his birthday.
Oh, dang.
So, Dan, if you're watching, happy birthday.
Because I bet that's what he's doing.
If you was at home, we'd take you out to eat.
I would. He could buy.
Well, he can definitely do that. I'll let him buy anytime he wants to.
Oh,
He's a good guy.
he is. Callie got a good one.
Yes, she did.
A 2-2 pitch. Outside ball 3. Good eye there from Hankins.
They're going to, I think, Disney tomorrow. And some makeup thing.
So you're home alone.
I'm home alone till Friday. Me and the dogs.
Payoff pitch, base hit into right field. Hankins will drive in 1 easily. Here comes Randolph. He'll score. It's 5-0 Harrisburg. Hankins coming through in his second at-bat of the day.
2 RBIs right there for Hankins. Good deal. We had a lot of them the other day.
Let him score, Jamal. Let him score. What an inning this has turned out to be.
And then here comes the Grand Slam fella, Drake Whitmire.
It's just been hit after hit after hit for the Dogs.
I was going to ask him before game if he went and got his Blizzard from Dairy Queen. Forgot to.
I'm sure he didn't miss out on that. I'm telling you, it's a pretty darn good gig. Get a home run and you get a Blizzard.
Well, he takes first pitch for a strike.
0-1 here to Whitmire. I'm trying to. I can't believe all that happened in the 2 minutes I was outside.
Yeah, and well, it was looking
single, walk.
That's the way it was the other day after you left.
It was over.
Boom. I mean, they loaded the bases and went nuts, and then it was one swing and it was gone.
And it's crazy. This inning started with an out on a ground ball from Ryland Palmer, who's on deck. Whitmire's at the plate.
That's that 2-out Harrisburg ball they play.
Hankins is at first. And there's a strike called, and the runner stealing second base safely is Aiden Hankins. So a runner in scoring position, 2 outs, and a 5-0 Harrisburg lead. I sit in my office sometimes, and nobody calls me. And then I'm going to do a game.
Everybody in the world.
Everybody calls.
Yeah.
And this one was important, as that one's fouled off.
Oh, I get it.
But it's better than, I guess, having nobody to talk to. That happens.
Oh, I mean, busy man, sir.
I was shocked I was out there and Callie pulled up.
Got a lot going on.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I'm never busy.
Yeah. This one, a blooper over the second baseman House's head into center field. Hankins, because of that stolen base, is going to score the 6th run of the game, and the Dogs keep the hit train going. 6-0. And the Dogs are going to bat around here in the second inning, and coming from a guy that pitched 7 pitches in the first inning and 3 outs, and he's got 32 now. So 25 pitches in the inning, and we're going to have a visit to the mound brought to you by Shane Gooden, your State Farm insurance agent in Harrisburg. 618-252-7000 for home, life, and auto insurance. See Shane Gooden today. Ball, what's our schedule looking like the next couple of days?
Tomorrow we go to Heron for some softball action. Wednesday we don't have anything. Thursday we play West Frankfort, both softball and baseball. So we'll have to decide which one we want to do. I figure we'd probably do baseball. And then come Saturday is a doubleheader out here at the Red Center Field at the Harrisburg Park.
Right on.
Just pay attention. Just fans want to watch our Facebook page, where Trey is really good about putting on there early in the morning, about 7:30, where we're going.
I tried. Today I missed. I sat down in my office at 7:20 and somebody in front of me at 7:25. And there's a pitch and a foul ball the other way. Maybe foul. Okay, it is. It bounces over the fence. Left fielder Witzman was given that a pretty good charge, which made me think it was going to drop fair. So 0-1 is the count. And the 0-1 pitch. That one hit about the same spot down that line. If it hits the mound, it doesn't. And I say the mound, but the mound down there.
Bullpen.
The bullpen. Again, it's pretty beautiful.
Oh, absolutely. Cloudy, a little bit cloudy, partly cloudy. Little breeze going.
And that's going to be an easy stolen base. A little frustrated is Nance, the catcher, who dropped the ball. He didn't have a chance to get Whitmire. So Whitmire's got 5 RBIs, 2 hits, and a home run in his last 3 at-bats. Every Dog has reached base today. And yes, we're in the second inning, and there's a swing and a miss. Strike 3 to Ryland Palmer. A rare strikeout to him, but it's okay. He started the inning. Why not just end the inning? But the Dogs get to work, and they get 6 runs on 6 hits. We go to the 3rd inning at J. Thompson Field. It is a 6-0 Harrisburg lead on Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance.
This year, Farrell Hospital is proud to celebrate 100 years of caring for our community. From our beginnings in 1925 to today, we've been here for you and your family. From primary care to orthopedic services, cancer care, and surgery, you can depend on us to provide expert care close to home. Because when it comes to your health, you shouldn't have to travel far. Farrell Hospital, right here for your health when it matters most.
Have you done all the planning for your next home project, but you just can't decide where you want to get all of your material to get the job done? Avoid driving to Marion or Paducah and buy right here in Harrisburg with Barnes Lumber Company. Barnes Lumber Company will have all you will need for your next home project, big or small. Plus, you save time, gas, and money when you shop local at Barnes Lumber. Visit them at 318 West Lincoln Avenue in Harrisburg or give them a call, 618-253-7277. You've been looking for some auto insurance? Well, buckle up with State Farm and get auto insurance in Harrisburg that fits your needs. You've got plenty of options, from collision and comprehensive to rental and rideshare. If you need more than an auto policy for the family, they provide car insurance coverage for new drivers, business travelers, collectors, and more. Not to mention, State Farm is the largest auto insurance provider in the U.S. You could even save more by combining the purchase of auto and home policies. So go see Shane Gooden in Harrisburg. He'll get you taken care of.
Welcome back to J. Thompson Field, a beautiful destination in Harrisburg. It's Lane County, 6-0 off a convo we're having. That is a base hit in the right center field for the 9-0 hitter, Gabe Staple. And that's kind of how all the hits have happened today for Murphysboro. They've had a total of 3 now. 2 were in the first inning after a 1-2-3 second for Maddox Smothers, where he struck out the first 2. And the pitch. That one's low for a ball. Gets away from Maynard. He's still going to throw the ball, and he almost got the runner. That would have been a power move of the game for Maynard.
Absolutely.
I was shocked he even threw it. The average catcher said, oh, he's gone.
Yeah.
Not Felix. Trying to get an out on the base pads for his partner Smothers, who's on the mound. First runner in scoring position, or second runner in scoring position today for the Red Devils, who trail by 6. Breaking ball. Ball 1. Or ball 2.
Ball 2.
Get it right.
And the pitch.
That is a fly ball into right field and caught by Hankins coming in on it. Out number 1. Jackson Graff is now 1 for 2 today. He singled in his first at bat. That'll bring up Eli Fleming. He's the opposing pitcher that had a rough bottom of the second inning. And he could help himself out right here. He struck out swinging in his first at bat, 0 for 1 on the day. And the pitch. Ooh, almost hit him in the helmet if he didn't bend down. 1-0 the count. So we're at Heron tomorrow.
Heron.
Hopefully the weather helps.
Don't think we're supposed to get any rain till Wednesday. I think there's a huge chance Wednesday.
Which we don't have a game.
Which we don't have. No. Thursday. I'm sorry. Thursday. There's a huge chance Thursday. And a even bigger chance on Saturday.
That one's called a ball at the plate. Yeah, they're saying 4% chance Tuesday, 7% Wednesday. Thursday goes up to an 80%. Saturday is 65%. And softball's supposed to play 2 at home on Saturday. So rain could play a factor this week as the count now goes 3 balls and a strike, 1 out and a runner at second base for the Devils.
I was watching Channel 12 weather this morning, and
ball 4
said that we could have up to 1.5 inches of rain by Sunday.
Well, I think it's needed. Everything I've been seeing on Facebook says we're in a drought.
Yeah.
I know not much about, but your farmers might. Ask Chris Evans. He teaches up at the high school. He'll be able to tell you. Some people live off the rain.
This is true.
Because we're going to have a courtesy runner, or pinch runner, I guess you'd say, in the game of baseball. Fleming just walked. They're going to put him back in the dugout. And they're going to bring in Townley, Townley. At the plate, Cooper Nance. He lined out to the center fielder Phelps in the first inning, so he's 0 for 1. He's got 2 on, 1 out here in the top of the third, trying to answer the 6-run bottom of the second inning that the Dogs put up. First pitch, low in the turf, ball 1.
I haven't looked at next week yet.
1-0 pitch. Missed.
Did you tell our loyal fans about graduation?
That's a hard liner right to second, and the throw to short doubled them up. We'll talk about that when we come back, but Rayson Varner turns 2 on a hard line drive. That's the end of the third inning, top half at least. We have the bottom half when we come back on Bulldog Media, brought to you by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance.
Hi, I'm Amy Dixon, Superintendent, and we love partnering with Farmers State Bank and My FSB Insurance. Farmers State Bank and My FSB Insurance show up. They show up in big ways for our students, for our staff, and for the community. FSB has been here this morning serving coffee to our staff. They provide lunch when needed, but it's beyond the monetary donations. It's that personal commitment. They love them well, and they support us in our endeavors, and we appreciate all that they do.
Are you having problems with your home or business's electrical system? Is a Generac generator in your near future? Maybe you're building your dream home. Well, Sullivan Electric is there for you. At Sullivan Electric, we are 4 generations strong of IBEW trained electricians serving Southern Illinois. From preventative maintenance to emergencies and anything in between, call on the trusted professionals at Sullivan Electric. Our family serving yours. We are reliable, affordable, and professional. Give Mike a call today at 618-926-3304.
Are you in the need of a roof? How about peace of mind? Ranco Roofing is the home of the 50-year roof warranty. Ranco Roofing offers free roof inspections and estimates. They also have financing available. Ranco Roofing, 618-594-1178. Call for all your residential and commercial roofing needs or visit them, rancoroof.com. Ranco Roofing, serving all of Southern Illinois, are proud sponsors of the Harrisburg Bulldogs here on Bulldog Media.
Welcome back to Bulldog Baseball on Bulldog Media's YouTube page only here on this Monday afternoon. 6-0 Harrisburg, and they sent 10 to the plate in that second inning where they scored 6 runs on 6 hits. And the first pitch is across the plate for a strike here to Felix Maynard. Maynard's 1 for 1. He singled and scored. He started the hit train in that second inning. That's a chopper foul for strike 2.
Seems started another one.
Oh, 2 pitch coming home. Called strike 3 on the outer part of the plate. Felix Maynard won't argue. He's just going to hope he gets that call for Maddox.
Absolutely. But I don't think he liked it, did he?
That's back-to-back strikeouts, by the way, for Eli Fleming, the pitcher for Murphysboro, as he struck out Ryland Palmer to end the second. Laban Phelps comes to the plate 1 for 1. He singled and scored in his first at-bat. Nobody on, 1 out. And the pitch. That's an upstairs strike. 0-1 pitch coming home. Outside for a ball.
Graduation.
One pitch. That's a strike. It's a 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Got it off the end of the bat, trying to protect the plate. Foul territory. First baseman's there, and he makes the catch to Smiler out of the playing field and over by the Bulldog dugout for 2 up, 2 down to start inning number 3. And Maddox Smothers will now come to the plate, 1 for 1. He had an RBI single and scored in his first at bat. He's the 8-hole hitter in today's pitcher. And the pitch. That's a strike. Smothers can't believe it. He shakes his head and walks the other way.
One tap on the helmet.
And the 0-1 pitch. That's a strike. 2 called. Now he's got to swing the bat and protect the plate. And he's hugging it. The pitch. That's a ground ball to the right side. Second baseman House charges, throws the first in time to Myler. And Fleming, after 6 runs, 6 hits in the second, gets a 1-2-3 with a strikeout here in the third. We go to the 4th inning at J. Thompson Field. Your Dogs are winning 6-0 in the first conference game of the year on Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance.
My name is Eric Widges, CEO of FSB Insurance Agency. What makes us different and what makes us special is that we've been serving the Harrisburg community since 1945. We have an award-winning team recognized by a regional carrier as an Agency of the Year, ready to serve you in any way possible, whether that's answering the phone in person, being here in the office, or ready to serve you with a Coke or a Sprite. This is our community. Whether it's your home, your auto, a life policy, or your benefits, we're here to protect what matters most.
Have you been needing some concrete work done, but you just don't know who to call? Well, think no more. Hicks Concrete is ready to help. From residential to commercial, they do it all. Driveways, sidewalks, patios, house slabs, and so much more. That's Hicks Concrete in Harrisburg. Call Hicks Concrete today at 618-499-2946. Again, that's 618-499-2946. Bulldog Media launched its first year of broadcasting in 2024. We cover volleyball, football, boys and girls basketball, baseball, softball, and even some bowling. We couldn't do any of it without any of our amazing sponsors, including Southern Trust. Southern Trust wants to wish all Bulldog teams good luck this season, and they are a proud sponsor of all things Bulldog athletics right here on Bulldog Media.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Harrisburg Bulldogs baseball here on Bulldog Media. Brought to you by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance.
Beautiful day on this Monday. I can't believe it's a Monday. There's our line score. I love the zeros up top, and I love that big 6 there that splits the 2 zeros on the bottom. Let's see if Maddox Smothers can keep it going. He's allowed some traffic. He's given up 3 hits and a walk. After his 1-2-3 second inning, he walked a guy and gave up a single in the third. And the first pitch is called a ball low, but below the knees. Therese Myler, that's how I'm saying it. First baseman. And he singled in his first at bat. He's 1 for 1 on the day. That's a chopper. Over to third. Ian Crabb's got a great arm. He shows it on the mound, and he shows it in the corner, and a rare slide to first for Myler. Doesn't matter. Crabb got him. For the first out of the 4th inning.
And pitch.
A little breaking ball right past Smothers, but it's taken its time. Oh, and Randolph bobs it. Man, that was there. They're probably going to call that one an error.
I'd say.
Unfortunately, he's so good. I'm waiting to see.
Yep.
So an error on Randolph. So an E6. That's rare. Let's get a double play. It's okay. Jace Witzman. Honestly, if that ball was hit harder, it would have made it past him, but took a weird hop maybe. He's better than I am. On the count, no balls and a strike. And he's just a sophomore. Rarely do you see a freshman play in that position. He was doing that a year ago. 0-1 pitch. Woo, hit him in the back. So what could have been 2 outs is now an error and a hit by pitch. 2 on with 1 out. So 3 of the 4 innings they have had 2 runners on. But Smothers has been able to get out of the innings, which is great news. And here's the pitch. That ball hit to right field. Hankins been busy out there today, but he's been playing them pretty darn good. And that's out number 2. So 0 for 2 today now is Trevor Ward, who was at the plate, if I forgot to mention. Sorry about that. Corvone, Korvone, second baseman, wears 23. He's a lefty. He lined out or grounded out into a 1-4-3 double play. The pitch, swung on a miss, strike 1.
Well, he took a hefty swing at that ball.
And outside. Everybody's birthdays today, it seems.
Yeah, Dan's birthday.
Dan's birthday. Laney's, my wife's brother, Lawson. Yeah, that's a strike. I wonder if he's 19. No, he's got to be.
No, he's 18. Because I read a thing on Facebook where your mother-in-law said something about slow down time or something.
I should say that if he was 19. That one outside for a ball. House looks like he's got some power if he gets a hold of one. And the ball would fly today.
Yes, it would. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And the pitch. And he's got a good eye at the plate.
Yes, he
I mean,
does.
he was behind 0-2. Now he's got it up 2 balls, 2 strikes.
3 balls, 2 strikes. And in true Trey Reamer fashion, the payoff pitch.
No.
No.
If I'm Smo, I don't care about the guys on base. I got to make one pitch. He can hit the ball to the track. He can hit the ball to anybody, and outs and out, no runs, no movement. See what he does here. House has taken the last 3 pitches. Here's pitch number 53 of the game for Smothers, and it's swung on and missed, strike 3. 4th Joyner Therapy strikeout today for Smo. He allows traffic, but he allows nobody to touch home plate in red as of now. Dogs have a 6-0 lead. We go to the home half of the 4th after this on Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance.
Ethan Grounds DMD specializes in general and cosmetic dentistry. Outside of adult and child cleanings, his office also offers dental implants, smile makeovers, same-day dentistry, adult orthodontics, teeth whitening, and more. Ethan's passion has always been his patients in providing a service that can improve their overall health and confidence. So go see Ethan Grounds in Harrisburg today. Ethan Grounds, DMD, hometown care, beautiful result.
At Farmers State Bank, our work starts with people, the ones behind the counter and the ones across it. We're the familiar faces greeting you with a smile, the helping hands making sure you leave with answers and not questions. And when we step outside these walls, you'll find us right beside you, cheering you on, showing up, and celebrating what makes our hometown special. Because the truth is, we're not just in this community, we're part of it. Your story shapes ours, and every success here makes us all stronger. And remember, at Farmers State Bank, no one serves you better.
Best one.
Welcome back to Bulldog Media. Trey Reamer, Jamal Oxford. 5:20. We started at 4:27, 3 minutes early. And we go to the bottom of the 4th. See if the Dogs can get 4 runs and 3 outs, and this game would be over. And send Murphysboro home early. Here's the first pitch. As they're sticking with Fleming, why not? He did have a bad second inning, but he had a 1-2-3 third, and he got a strikeout. Count nothing in 1 here to Burke Wilson out of the 9 spot. 1-for-1, singled and scored in the second inning. The pitch. That one called strike 2.
Burke, he had a real good day against Hamilton County. Don't exactly remember. One day he was 2 for 3.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wanting to say.
The 0-2 pitch. That ball's hit hard out to center. Grabs on his horse, and he makes the catch. Falling and diving. That gets applause from Bulldog fans. That
was a catch.
That's Sports Center top 10 at the high school level for sure. I mean, the ground he covered, because he's playing more towards right than left, and he caught that over by the light pole in left center field. If only we had a high booth where we could get a shot like that.
Yeah. Wow.
Put a star next to that one in the book. We've never given a power move to the other team, but man, that would be one. And Burke Wilson, you can just do nothing but tip the cap there.
Yeah, you got to honor that one.
And Dax Randolph, that's just good baseball. And there's ball one at the plate to Randolph. He walked and scored his last at bat. He singled in the first. Man, he's got speed, which that's what you want in center field. You don't want to put your Pablo Sandoval out there. You want to have really good speed. Your Victor Scotts, if you will, for St. Louis fans, the few that are left.
Jamal Oxford's out there.
2 balls, no strikes, yeah. That was a really good hit ball by Burke, too. If that one drops, he's at third, I think, because the player fell.
Right. Yeah, because that would have very well bounced off the fence. Took a weird hop. It could have done anything.
All 4. I was like, that ain't a strikeout.
Yeah.
Dax Randolph has walked back-to-back at bats. So 1 out in the inning, runner at first base, and let's get that hit train going we had in the second.
Well,
I'll step outside if I have to.
Ian Crabb can get it started right here.
Crabb today, RBI ground out in the second, reached on a fielder's choice in the first. And he hits that ball into right field, a no doubt base hit. And Randolph is walking, get to the bag, regardless.
There's something about dead ball.
He calls it a dead ball. Jay Thompson, did they call it a dead ball because he balked, or did they call it a dead ball because time was called? And Crabb, they're just going to leave it. Good. Base hit.
We'll take it.
Free and Crabb. So runners at first and second now. And 1 out.
And that brings up Big Hank. It's Coach Stewart calling. Hank the Tank.
Hankins is 1 for 2, and a 2 RBI single and scored in the second, and he flew out to right field in the first inning. First pitch, low, ball 1. A 1-0 pitch. That's called strike 1.
The 60th pitch for Fleming.
1-1 pitch. That one low for ball 2. They do have a lefty getting warmed up in the pen. Does Murphysboro in the left field corner. Harrisburg has nobody. Why would you? Maddox Smothers is pitching a Jim. GEM. Through 4 innings, no runs, just a couple of hits and a walk. 1-1 pitch. Runners are going. That's a chopper on the infield. Hankins going to get on his horse. He goes down the first base line, and a run's going to score. And it is 7-0 Harrisburg. Crabb going to third, and he's going to get out. And that's a double play, but the Dogs get a run here in the 4th inning. And it's 7-0. We'll be back after this on Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance.
Tire and Service knows the most important things in your life right with you. That's why you can always count on Best One Tire and Service to be your trusted full-service auto care expert. Visit bestonetire.com today to request an appointment from one of our many locations. Tires, oil changes, maintenance, and more.
Best One Tire and Service makes saving easy. Get instant savings up to $230 on select tires. Plus, we have financing. Tires and Service now, pay later. Best One, selling tires, serving people.
Hey Bulldog Nation, we're proud to partner with the City of Harrisburg to bring you this hometown update. Coming up on June 13th, don't miss the brand new Barbecue in the Berg Pitmaster competition at the Harrisburg Amphitheater, featuring great food, great competition, and hometown pride. Then celebrate America's 250th on July 4th. There'll be a parade at 1 p.m. and a car show that'll start at 4 at the amphitheater. Fireworks light up the sky at dusk. Pork and Jeans food truck will be on site. For more information, watch the City of Harrisburg Facebook page or call City Hall.
Hey Harrisburg and all of Southern Illinois. This is Ein Bartow, owner of All-in-One Real Estate Company. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, we handle it all. Residential homes, commercial properties, lots, and farmland. Our team is local and committed to putting your goals first. We live and work right here in the community because where you live is our business. So when you're ready for real estate you can trust, call us at 618-294-8472 or visit All-in-One Real Estate Company online. Now let's get back to the game.
Welcome back to J. Thompson Field. 7-0 your score. We go to the 5th inning. Due up here for the Murphysboro Red Devils. Gabe Staple, 9-hole hitter. Jackson Graff, and Eli Fleming. 9-1-2. First pitch called a strike. Maddox Smothers, just keep doing you, my friend. It's been pretty darn good today.
How many strikeouts he got?
He's got 4 strikeouts right now, 1 walk, and he's given up 3 hits. Check swing, a ball. They've left 5 on base, have the Red Devils, as there was an error and hit by pitch that happened in the 4th. And a 1-1 pitch. Ooh, ran him inside for ball 2.
If we could talk to Julie about Dairy Queen.
Ooh, foul tip.
You know, she's doing the whole home run thing.
Mm-hmm. You get a blizzard per strikeout?
No, I mean, we'll set a number.
That's called strike 3 there. 5th strikeout of the day, brought to you by Joiner Therapy for Maddox Smothers back-to-back as well. If you get like 15.
Yeah, I mean, come up with a number, and if you get that many strikeouts, you get a blizzard too.
Yeah.
I mean, just an idea.
Well, Jackson Graff to the plate. Pitch. There's strike 1.
And the pitch.
That one swung and a miss.
And the pitch. Outside. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out. And top of the 5th.
The 1-2 pitch. Swung on a miss. Strike 3. 3 in a row for Maddox Smothers. All brought to you by Joiner Therapy Services. And Eli Fleming to the plate. 0 for 1, strikeout and a walk. Dogs need 3 runs and they win this game. We're an hour and 1 minute into it.
Can't beat that.
And now 2 minutes. Check swing, he went for a strike 1.
The home run gets you a blizzard. If you hit a home run and hit our camera guy, that's a home run and a Mackey's Pizza.
Yeah. Who said that?
We did.
Oh. Yeah, if you hit Ocean Blue out there,
you've got a pizza coming.
I mean, that's going to be hard for your righties. So the guys that have big power, like Aiden Hankins, I mean, he could probably go oppo, but Ryland Palmer could definitely hit one out there. Drake Whitmire could if he just be a little late. I missed his moonshot that he apparently had in the walk-off grand slam Saturday.
Yeah, it was.
I literally left 2 batters before that. As the 1-2 pitch coming home, call the ball.
Well, the astronauts, come in this past week.
Mm-hmm.
He was using that as a signal to bring him in to bring him back to America.
Well, they missed. They went by San Diego. Oh, that one hits them in the helmet, and that's why they wear those things. And that's a 2-out hit by pitch. So not a 1-2-3 inning here for Small. And
First base coach says he's okay. Give a thumbs up to the.
That's good.
And the first pitch, outside for a ball. Nance is the batter.
Outside. Cooper Nance, 0 for 2, a line out to center field, and a line out to the second baseman, Varner. It ended up being a double play that Varner turned to end that 3rd inning of traffic on the bases. The 2-0 pitch, called strike 1.
Needed that strike right there today.
So 2 balls and a strike. Runner at first base, 2 outs, top of the 5th. And the pitch, outside, way outside, ball 3. 1 walk today, came to Fleming, he's at first base. In his 3rd inning at bat, he was hit by a pitch moments ago, right on the helmet on a 2-2 pitch. The 3-1 pitch. That one fouled off, and we got a full count with Reese Smiler on deck. He's 1 for 2 if Nance can extend the inning. And the pitch. Call, swung and a miss, strike 3. That's the end of the 5th inning. Another runner reaches for the Devils, but they can't bring him home today. We go to the home half of the 5th. Dogs can win it with 3 runs. We'll see if they do it when we come back on Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance.
Are you having trouble with your home or business's electrical system? Well, Sullivan Electric is here to help. They are 4 generations strong of IBEW trained electricians serving Southern Illinois. Preventative maintenance to emergencies and anything in between. You can call on the trusted professionals at Sullivan Electric. They're reliable, affordable, and professional. So give Mike a call today at 618-926-3304. Sullivan Electric, a proud sponsor of Bulldog Media. Are you starting to plan your long-term financial goals and really just need some help? Well, you can count on your Ameriprise financial advisors, Michael Stewart and Jessica Stevens, to navigate your financial well-being today and tomorrow. They would love to help you with your long-term financial goals. You can reach him and Jessica Stevens at their office at 807 South Commercial Street in Harrisburg, or call them 618-252-5595. That's Michael Stewart and Associates in Harrisburg.
Free delivery, free advice, and the hometown advantage. Welcome to the Medicine Shop of Harrisburg, Marion, Ridgeway, Shawneetown, and El Dorado. We're a small, locally owned pharmacy making a big impact on our customers and our communities. We offer full pharmacy services and home medical equipment with hometown pride. Switching is easy. Just ask. The Medicine Shop and Home Health Solutions. How can we help you?
Our joint stiffness.
Welcome back to Bulldog Baseball on Bulldog Media. Trey Reamer alongside Jamal Oxford. We go to the home half of the 5th inning. Dogs will have Drake Whitmire, Ryland Palmer, Felix Maynard. Some power bats to face this new pitcher, though, for Murphysboro, as they're trying to not get short game today. Townley's going to throw. He's a lefty. Final line for Fleming today for Murphysboro. He went a total of 4 innings, gave up 7 runs, all earned on 8 hits, 2 walks, and he struck out 2. So the pitcher, who was the DH, will just go out now. Fleming will not be out on the field. Witzman, Graff, English left to right in the outfield. Staple, Ward, House, Myler on the infield left to right. Nance stays behind the plate. A pitching change brought to you by Shane Gooden, your State Farm Insurance agent in Harrisburg. And Drake Whitmire is 1 for 1. Or 1 for 2, I'm sorry. He hits this ball, a moonshot to center field, but they have got a good center fielder out there with Graff. He makes the catch for out number 1 on a deep fly ball to dead center field. And Ryland Palmer's going to come up to the plate. Palmer, left-handed batter, wears number 12. And a bunt attempt, didn't pull back in time, called a strike.
Fair ball.
That one goes to third, and he bobbled it, did Staple. And so that'll be an infield single for, unless they rule that otherwise, but I don't think they're going to call that an error for Palmer, or the third baseman, Staple. Waiting for John Crabb to put it on the iPad. And we'll see what they call that. Felix Maynard's coming to the plate. Yep, they call an error.
Did they?
Yep. E5. And that's ball one called to Felix, who's 1 for 2. Singled and scored in the second, struck out looking in the third. I like that. There's a foul ball. May even hit his hands for a strike.
I was looking at that the other day. That's nice.
Yeah. Maynard. And the pitch. Ran him inside for a ball. I think we got 1 ball, 1 strike.
We do.
Count at the plate. Runner at first base. Maynard reaches. It would bring the tying run to the plate with Laban Phelps, or the winning run, I should say, sorry. There's no way possible to have the tying run at the plate when you're up by 7, or when you're down by 7 for that matter. Man, that breeze feels amazing.
It's phenomenal.
For 80 degrees. 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch. Ball 4. I guess we were wrong on the count. That's okay. I'll take it.
Absolutely.
So the third walk issued today from Murphysboro's pitching staff.
Got runners at first and second with Laban Phelps coming up.
Townsend, that's his first walk that he's issued. Or Townley, I'm sorry. So runners at first and second. Here's the winning run at home plate with Laban Phelps. He's 1 for 2. He singled and scored in the second. Popped up to the first baseman in the third. First pitch swinging, a chopper to the left side of the infield. Shortstop can't go to 2, can't go to 1. He was making too many decisions in his head. He couldn't make one. And that loads him up. I would say infield single. We'll see if they give him an error for that, because he had 3 opportunities for an out, and well, he was wrong on all of them and didn't even let the ball leave his hands. And the bases are loaded. Winning runs at first base. Maddox Smothers coming to the plate. We've had 1 walk-off grand slam this year. Why not have another?
Might as well. End it all right here.
Infield single for Phelps. He's got 2 hits today. This one's fisted right to the second baseman, and House giving it his all. Dives to second, try to get the force. You got to credit the defense for Murphysboro.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. And that was a great catch and everything. Like you said, you got to give credit where credit's due. So that batter's out for out number 2.
And Burke Wilson's at the plate, 1 for 2. See if the Dogs can get a 2-out rally. And the pitch. That one, the ball. And the 1-0. One misses for ball 2. So 2 balls and no strikes with 2 outs and the bases loaded in the inning. That's a ground ball through into left field. That'll score 2 runs. It's 9-0 Harrisburg. Winning run at second base here in the 5th inning. Palmer scores easily from third. Phelps just moves up 1 bag. Burke Wilson has been hot at the plate here lately.
Yes, he has. And then here comes Dax.
Anything hitting to the outfield wins this game for Harrisburg, unless we have a great throw from the outfielder, which we could see.
Dax didn't win it all right here.
He's been on base all 3 times today. He's 1 for 1. He singled in the first.
Yeah, you might as well just continue the trend.
He walked in the second and the 4th inning. He scored both times that he walked. 9-0 Harrisburg, and that's a ball. Now we really got to see if the Dogs try to steal Phelps, if he can get to third, and he's got speed, and then that means a passed ball would win the game. for the Dogs if it got to that point as we await the pitch. And that ball is hit out to left field, going back on its Witzman. He looks up, and it's gone! 3-run home run for Dax Randolph. He wins the game, and he gets a blizzard. How about that? Randolph with the game winner, his first home run of the season, 16 RBIs on the year, and final score 12-0 Dogs. City Harrisburg post-game show when we come back on Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance.
At Farmers State Bank, our work starts with people, the ones behind the counter and the ones across it. We're the familiar faces greeting you with a smile, the helping hands making sure you leave with answers and not questions. And when we step outside these walls, you'll find us right beside you, cheering you on, showing up, and celebrating what makes our hometown special. Because the truth is, we're not just in this community, we're part of it. Your story shapes ours, and every success here makes us all stronger. And remember, at Farmers State Bank, no one serves you better.
Are you fixing to build a brand new home and need your foundation poured? Look no further than Hicks Concrete in Harrisburg. They specialize in many concrete projects, including foundations. While you're at it, you might want to ask them about a storm shelter. Storm season is always a rough season, but you can stay safe in a new storm shelter poured by Hicks Concrete. For more information, call Hicks Concrete today at 618-499-2946. That's Hicks Concrete, a proud sponsor of Bulldog Media. Bulldog Media launched its first year of broadcasting in 2024. We cover volleyball, football, boys and girls basketball, baseball, softball, and even some bowling. We couldn't do any of it without any of our amazing sponsors, including Southern Trust. Southern Trust wants to wish all Bulldog teams good luck this season, and they are a proud sponsor of all things Bulldog athletics right here on Bulldog Media. Ethan Grounds DMD specializes in general and cosmetic dentistry. Outside of adult and child cleanings, his office also offers dental implants, smile makeovers, same-day dentistry, adult orthodontics, teeth whitening, and more. Ethan's passion has always been his patients in providing a service that can improve their overall health and confidence. So go see Ethan Grounds in Harrisburg today. Ethan Grounds DMD, hometown care, beautiful result.
Hey Bulldog Nation, we're proud to partner with the City of Harrisburg to bring you this hometown update. Coming up on June 13th, don't miss the brand new Barbecue in the Bird Pitmaster competition at the Harrisburg Amphitheater, featuring great food, great competition, and hometown pride. Then celebrate America's 250th on July 4th. There'll be a parade at 1 p.m. and a car show that'll start at 4 at the amphitheater. Fireworks light up the sky at dusk. Pork and Jeans food truck will be on site. For more information, watch the City of Harrisburg Facebook page or call City Hall.
Best One Tire and Service knows the most important things in your life ride with you. That's why you can always count on Best One Tire and Service to be your trusted full-service auto care expert. Visit bestonetire.com today to request an appointment from one of our many locations. Tires, oil changes, maintenance, and more.
Best One Tire and Service makes saving easy. Get instant savings up to $230 on select tires. Plus, we have financing. Tires and Service now, pay later. Best One, selling tires, serving people.
Back-to-back games, the Dogs walk it off in short game their opponent on a walk-off home run. It was a grand slam from Drake Whitmire on Saturday against Hamilton County. Tonight, it's all Dax Randolph. 3-run bomb in the left field, and the Dogs win the game. Final score, 12-0. Randolph was at the plate 4 times. He reached 4 times. A single, a home run, 3 RBIs, 3 runs scored, 2 walks. Great line score from him. Really, you could be player of the game and power move.
Absolutely.
Of the game. Ian Crabb at the plate was 1 for 3 with an RBI and a single. Hayden Hankins went 1 for 3 with a 2 RBI single and a run. Whitmire 1 for 3 with an RBI single. Rylan Palmer 0 for 2 reached on an error and scored. Felix Maynard 1 for 2 walked and scored 2 runs. Laban Phelps was 2 for 3 with 2 singles and a run scored. Maddox Smothers was 1 for 3 with an RBI single and a run scored. And Burke Wilson 2 for 3. 2 RBIs and a run scored. Burke's been really hot at the plate. Pitching wise for the Dogs today, as we get to the actual box score of today's ball game. Maddox Smothers pitched a gem. 5 innings, no runs, 3 hits, 1 walk, 7 strikeouts, as he faced a total of 21 batters today of the Red Devils. 12-0 to final. Our numbers brought to you by Farrell Hospital. And I'll tell you this, our Mackey's Pizza player of the game, I'm giving Smothers. He pitched a shutout. He looked good. He allowed traffic on the bases, but he worked out of the innings, Jamal.
I'd have to agree with you. You know, we talked about it during the commercial and everything. And yes, Dax could get it all, in one, like you just said. But you can't forget Maddox because he held it together for us.
That's a walk-off because Murphy didn't score any runs, and that was because of Maddox.
Exactly.
Maddox Smothers. So he's our Mackey's Pizza player of the game. Let's go ahead and get to our Sullivan Electric power move of the game. If you had any questions of what it would be.
No doubt about it.
3-run home run for Dax Randolph. And you think Julie down there is probably regretting the whole home run deal because the Dogs have been hitting them. It was softball hitting them.
Yeah.
Then they come with the Blizzard idea, and now baseball's on the air.
Yeah, it totally flip-flops, but no, I'm sure she don't care because
she loves support.
She supports the Harrisburg Dogs any way she can, and
Bulldog Media
and everything she does. I mean, we appreciate everything she does.
So that's our Mike Sullivan Electric power move of the game. 618-926-3304. Well, for our entire crew, our next game tomorrow is at Heron. By the way, we'll be with softball. And until then, for Jamal Oxford, Anthony Sanders, I'm Trey Reamer saying so long from J. Thompson Field. Final score, Harrisburg 12, Murphysboro 0. Until tomorrow night at Heron High School. This has been a presentation of Bulldog Athletics on Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance. Have a good night, folks.
This has been Harrisburg Bulldog Baseball, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance. A special thank you to all of our sponsors: Ethan Grounds, Best One Tire, the City of Harrisburg, Sullivan Electric, All-in-One Real Estate, Michael Stewart and Associates, Southeastern Illinois College, the Small Business Development Center at SIC, the Medicine Shop, Joiner Therapy, Harrisburg Dairy Queen, Mackey's Pizza, Farrell Hospital, Gavin's Car Care, State Farm Agent Shane Gooden, Barnes Lumber, the Smith Peters Law Firm, Southern Trust, Ranco Roofing, Hicks Concrete, Stanley's Food Systems, and Palmer's Lawn and Landscape. Until next time, this has been Harrisburg Bulldog Baseball on Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance. Thanks for watching.